Train reactor spin fire. The NFT analyzer. Diving deep into projects. He's the crypto energizer. From mint coins to tokens. He's got all the intel. Web3 wizardry to show you where to excel. He's got the insights.
Bull motherfucking market vibes. Jesus.
Secrets of the blockchain with precision.
What happened here? What's going on?
From the web, he's always in the know. Crypto
My. GM spam. God, just getting more and more excited, feeling the vibes out there. You're feeling it, right? I'm not the only one feeling whatever's going on right now. Good morning, Mike. Ooh, the bull market feels different, right? Like what we saw earlier this year, batting practice, it's warm-up. Man, that's not the bull market. Maybe that sounds stupid considering what really happened. I mean, you can't call this... Come on, Hudah, you can't call this not a bull market, but... Oh, man, it feels like, again, it feels like warm-up for whatever's coming here. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, I think initially we were thinking we hit this phase right here, right? We had this nice little run starting in end of October, right? Beginning in November. And then what we were just going through here, you know, the past few weeks, maybe a couple of months here, really wasn't even that long, I'll say month, was this little phase here, right? Mid-2021. Then we get this last, like, kind of this last little pump, this last little bit of life to this space. I don't think that's exactly what's going on here. I do think we caught this break. I think we caught that, but clearly it didn't go as low as we were thinking. And I don't think it stops like here. I think it's different. We're in a new era, a new phase of crypto, a new phase of adoption. Man, oh man. I don't know, man. I'm getting... Tell me, I hope I'm not getting too bullish, because I think what's coming is a lot of different than we've seen before. I honestly believe it. Honestly believe we got something really special incoming. Dare I say, man, the super cycle? Dare I say it? The crypto super cycle's coming. The NFT super cycle's coming. I mean, the writing's on the wall here. Stuff like this. What's up, Assassin? Good morning, Jeekles. Stuff like this, man. Okay, the peak of the market last time, and really everything leading up to it, it was news after news after news. It was projects, platforms, businesses growing, hiring, getting funded, new investments, huge investments, funds coming in. I don't think we really started seeing that, although now we are. We've seen little bits of it here this year. Little bits of it. It was clearly different than the bear market where there was no talk of this space. In fact, it was just the opposite. It was crypto businesses folding, right? Funding's gone. Business done. Platforms shutting the door. There was no signs of growth anywhere. And working in this space and knowing behind the scenes, it felt as bad as it looked publicly. Behind the scenes, it was the same thing going on. It's brutal back there. It's changed. I can tell you that it's changed. And so stories like this, I mean, this is absolutely huge. Grayscale Investments launching a new decentralized AI fund. Man, oh man. Just another one of those major stories telling you, man, people are ready to deploy capital, ready to invest in this space again. It's just getting started, guys. It's just getting started. Man, I'm so freaking hyped. Good morning, Benny. Good to see you. Yeah, yet again. Dude, I love our mornings. I love getting to hang with you guys. I mean, over the course of the day, hours, but I love starting the morning on Inside NFTs. Kind of bullet point through the space here and then getting to really dive into stuff over here. Love it. So appreciate you guys joining. I mean, I just got to say, I'm so fucking pumped for tomorrow's show. So if you caught Inside NFTs, you already got the word here. And if you follow us on X, which hopefully you are, Crypto Slam, SlamX, my account. So hopefully you saw this already, but I can't think of something I've been more excited for than to get the founder of Crypto Slam, Randy Wassinger. Dude, coming on the show for his first ever live interview, and I'm telling you, this guy is a dude. I am so lucky to call this guy, first of all, a friend, but to be able to really go to war with this man and hear his vision for this space, to learn from him over the past few years. Well, I'm super fortunate, and I'm so happy you guys are going to get to meet him for probably the first time ever tomorrow right here on Chain Reactor. So can't freaking wait, guys. 10 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're subscribed to SlamX Official on YouTube. You can subscribe or follow SlamX.io over on X. It's going to be streaming on both. But, man, we're going to get into Randy's time here in NFTs. I don't know when Randy actually got into crypto. Actually, not sure, so I'm going to hit him with that question. But I want to hear about his time in this space, because his time in the space inspires me like crazy, right? What he saw that made him so damn sure about this that his life now became this. So what he saw, why he's here, what he likes about this space, honestly, what he doesn't. Those kind of guys, I like to hear what they don't like. Believe it or not, I think it's going to give you a lot more confidence in this space. I think a lot of us have the same vision. I think we value the same things, and I think we dislike a lot of the same things. And it gives it, for me at the very least, a boost of confidence hearing a guy like that, to find out that we're on the same page with so many things. But I also get really great insight into things I hadn't considered, things that weren't on my radar, things I wasn't thinking about. So, man, I just can't wait to get Randy on here tomorrow. Come prepared with questions, guys. Anything you're curious about. It doesn't have to be data-focused, NFT-focused. It can be anything. This guy, super, super knowledgeable. High Web3 IQ here. But we'll get into it. I, of course, want to ask him, well, about CryptoSlam, because I want you guys to get a little more, a little deeper into the ecosystem, hear it a little more intimately, and maybe we can pull from him some of what's coming here in the very, very short term. And just a heads up, this will not be our first time chatting with Randy. It's think of it as an introduction. Get to know him, get familiar with the guy, because I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of him, along with some other big names in this space. Outside of CryptoSlam, still in the CryptoSlam family. We got a lot cooking. We got some great partners we're cooking with. So really excited to get into that with you guys here soon. He's giga smart. Dude, he's like a friggin' athlete too. Wild. I think he was like a marathon runner. I know he's got a very sports kind of family, right? So I know sports is his jam. Technology is his jam. Building is his jam. He's just a different kind of guy. Again, I can't wait for you guys to meet him. And of course, the thing that really binds us over the past few years is CryptoSlam is his baby, man. Founder of CryptoSlam, one of the OG platforms in this space. I mean, dude, this site was built, I hope I get this right because he may be watching, 2018? Do I got that right, Randy? 2019? It's the site is so much older than people realize. One of the most OG Web3 platforms here. And I'll say this. You can look at CryptoSlam right now as a, honestly, kind of a Web2 platform, taking Web3 data, but showing it to both the Web3 audience, but also the Web2 audience, right? It's a Web2 audience who consumes this. It's places like the World Economic Forum who references our data. It's Bloomberg. It's some other very surprising names that you'll hear about soon, but it's exciting to see world-class news organizations using our data. A lot of what's coming is evolving this to become a much more Web3 platform to service the needs of Web3 in a different kind of way, in a way that's not been done before. So really excited to show that to you guys here, probably over the next week, but we start tomorrow with Randy. Make sure you're tuning in, guys. It's going to be a blast. There you go. SlamX Official over on YouTube. I think most of you are watching there right now, so can't wait to see you then. It's going to be great. Let's get into it, guys, and let's start with the CyberKongz Decentralized. And I want to make a couple corrections here, or just one correction, but I got to tell you guys, raffle winners are announced here. Okay, so if you were looking forward to getting in the snapshot for Phase 1 or Phase 2 of their mint tomorrow, guys, it's a mint tomorrow. Well, check their Google Doc. I'm going to drop this in the chat right now, okay? Oh, and by the way, throw some likes on the video. Again, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share this with your friends. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. And if so, yeah, tell your buddies. There's one direction we're going, I'll tell you that. All right, there you go. There's the CyberKongz tweet showing if you hit a whitelist spot. And remember, it's over allocated, right? So even if you got in Phase 1, I believe there's 300 people picked for that. In Phase 2, probably thousands, right? Maybe up to like 2,000. We can actually peek at that here. But go check the spreadsheet, see if you got in there. I think I got in. I need to double check, but I think I got in. Phase 1. Again, over allocated, so still, to some degree, a little bit of a gas war there. But holy shit, I'm pumped. I'm absolutely minting. No chance I missed this. $100 mint, guys, for a 222 edition collection? Come on. Price projections. Okay, I'm going to cheat first. I'm going to cheat here. Okay. It's, okay, let's say the price, if it's about $100 worth of decentralized, that's about a 0.0015 Bitcoin floor. Promethean's got up to God, they got up to hang on, am I crazy? Did they get to 0.06, 0.07, 0.08? Am I remembering that right? Okay, I can't move on until I check this. Hang on. But for these, picture that their floor price valued in decentralized is 0.0015. Less than Prometheans, right? Less than Prometheans, which right now have a 0.0035 floor, 0.0032. For a 21K edition collection. Yeah, those the new Untitled collection is going to sit at 0.01, maybe 0.02, maybe 0.03. Not going to be surprised to see it at 0.05. The CyberKongz community is different, guys. If you don't know them, that's a different community. That's a community of whales. That's a community of degens. And never forget the Coco X Factor. I'm just saying, if you guys know Coco, no explanation needed, right? If you don't know Coco, let me just tell you, Coco is easily one of the biggest whales in this space. Easily, and the fact that you haven't heard of him possibly says it all. Like, dude, so under the radar, but I'm telling you, one of the biggest whales in this space. Give Coco Bear a follow. This guy is just such a fucking great dude. So giving. But an OG Axie guy. I don't recall if he's co-founder of CyberKongz. If not, he's top dog there, basically behind Mio and Henry, right? It's those are the guys. Owl, of course. Sebs, they got a crazy team. But Coco, a lot of the soul and spirit of the CyberKongz community is Coco. A lot of the rewards and prizes you've seen given away in the Kongs community, a lot of that's directly from Coco. Man, we did a CyberKongz and Penelope's Country Club party, DJ'd by Eclectic Method, one of the highlights of my time here in the space. It was such a great time. Coco donated something like $40,000 worth of banana airdrop during that party. That's Coco. So don't ignore the Coco factor as a collector, as a supporter of the Kongs community. 0.0015 for the Entitled collection. That is the price. Just telling you this, it ain't going to sit there on secondary. So absolutely minting. With that said, I'm not selling. So out of that 222 edition collection, I don't think you're going to see many of those hit secondary for you to even have a chance to buy it. You're going to be paying to get those on secondary. Dude, Coco, I think people, I don't even think people can conceptualize what Coco has done in this space. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how much he's made in this space. But I can tell you, I'm pretty sure he's a bigger whale than Pranksy or any of those guys, right? I think he's like the whale of the whales. Coco Bear's just different. Like, believe it or not, yes, he's bigger than those guys. But that's the caliber, that's the status of Coco. I would not be fading this collection. Yeah, you know what? That's a good prediction, 0.05. I'm telling you, when this gets to public, not financial advice, of course. When this gets to public, I would definitely be trying to mint. It's going to be really hard. There's probably only going to be about 100 that make it to public sale. But I would not miss this one personally, and so I'm not. I'm going to double check, and if I got phase 1, I'm absolutely going for it. There's no chance I'm missing it. None. He's a, dude, monster. Monster. Also, Coco's such a cool dude. Like, Gamer 2, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm right here, and if Henry, if you're watching, tell me if this is true, but Diablo 4, he's a hardcore gamer, by the way. Are any of you into Diablo 4, by the way? There's a tie-in here. But I'm trying to remember, I think there was like a mode in Diablo 4, like Nightmare mode, or some insane difficulty, right? Crazy fucking difficult. Like, the hardest level you can set the game on. I think Coco was the first one to beat the game on that mode, right? It was like news in the gaming scene. The first team that beat it on him, again, I'll just say nightmare difficulty. I don't know if that's the right term, but That's Coco. That's Coco. He's one of us guys. Gamer, degen, trader, all that good stuff. That's freaking Coco. Yeah, the price is down bad. Honestly, no one cares. I mean, and that's not being disrespectful or shitting. Like, the Kongs community doesn't care. That's truthfully, nobody's really here for the price stuff. It's a nice little side effect, of course. Like, nobody's dumb here. Lovely when the price is up. Lovely when you're making lots of money on this stuff. It's great. But I think everybody in the community, and I'll say the core at least, appreciates the experience and that it's free and that it opens doors. And I'll tell you, that's why I'm in it. It's the first thing that drew me to Kongs, right? I found Kongs back in April, May 2021. I told him, I'm like, Henry, get in here, dude. These guys are different. Like, the vibe, the community, all that stuff. That stuff that kind of sounds cringe sometimes, the community. For them, it is the community. So, special place. Drex, I don't think it matters. I can tell you this. Those guys are so matured and seasoned at this point. The FUD doesn't matter. This is all cyclical. And you just got to not even think about the FUD. It doesn't matter. All people, and this is true, and you guys know it, all people want is their bags to go up. That's it. That's all people care about. And that stuff happens in cycles. To a degree, there's nothing you can do about it. And I say it to a degree because there are things you can do about it. You can get pumpy. You can shill your shit full throttle. You can make that all you do on this space. Just shill and shill and shill and promise the world. And that is what a lot of projects do. And that's not the CyberKongs. People say we're here to build, and that's what those guys are. It is incremental building. Sometimes it's baby steps, and it doesn't look like anything flashy, and it's not blowing our hair back, right? But they are building. They're innovating. They're the first to do so many things in this space that become staples. And so with the CyberKongs, it's an honor to be in that collection. And I respect the hell out of them. So to me, it doesn't matter the price, especially not having to come out of pocket for anything. And I haven't. The decentralized I hold, the Prometheans I hold are what I got from having other collections. So when you're operating like that, I mean, it's hard to care about the price. Everything is free at this point. So I understand some people's concerns if they bought in and they have these expectations of the moon. But the Kongs don't do the moon talk. They don't. The community does. Right? Some in the community do the moon talk. The CyberKongs do not. In fact, they talk the opposite. You see, they adopted we're aiming for zero. You know? It's different. So again, I get it. If you're in this for speculative reasons only and, price is down from when you bought in, I get it. That doesn't feel good. But that's a comment about this space, and it's a comment about community. It's not a comment about the CyberKongs. And that thought process applies to 99.9% of the rest of the space too. Most stuff, by the way, and I can show you this, almost everything in this space is down tremendously. Right? Here's what I look at. I look at the Crypto Slam Index. This shows the value of the market, which is basically, it's a proxy for the price of these things, the value of these assets. Not BRC20s, not runes, right? But this is NFTs. If you bought any NFT, and that's what this is, a proxy for the market, you bought NFTs at the beginning of this year, you're down almost 50%. If you bought NFTs at the start of this index, early 2022, you're down almost 96%. Right? What's happening in decentralized Prometheans, whatever, that is the whole space. It is. Minus the select few who are very cool right now and pumpy and all that good stuff, and some other ones who built really phenomenal products that they can monetize, drive value to the community, right? There are exceptions to that, but CyberKongs and their assets maybe losing some value are not an exception. That's normal. It's completely normal for the space, and I know you guys have been here a while. You know that. But look here, looking at 60 days, same thing, down almost 12%. Keep zooming in. 30 days, you're down 7%. 7 days, you're down 2%. This is how the space operates. So, yeah. It is what it is. I like making money in this space, too. But yeah, I have never pinned that on a team unless the team has actually done something destructive. And I think having marketing plans that you may not love, but they're actually well thought out plans, respect for the time and efforts put into it. Major respect for the builders in this space. Truth is, nobody knows the right way to do all this stuff. Nobody knows the perfect way. Nobody know. If you did, man, you'd have that team churning out hit after hit after hit, money over money over money. And we know those projects that do that, most of them aren't here anymore because they're scams, right? Those things are scams. And I'm not putting my money in a scam other than I'm going to speculate on something, put my money in, and I know I'm going to go to zero at some point. So you get in, you get out. Not getting out of Cyberkongs, though. I'm just getting in, and I'm getting into anything they put out here. So, yeah, man, check this. We got 300 entries for phase one. Again, only 100 to actually buy. So 2/3 of us, I hope I'm on here. I think I am. But 2/3 not getting. And then phase two, Jeekles, you're right here. I think 3,000. 3,000. And there's only about 100 to go in that point. So that's going to be rough. That's going to be really, really rough. Yeah, problem not gas. By the way, what time is the mint tomorrow? Because I think I'm going to live stream it. Yeah. Problem's not gas. It's being fast enough to click. So I mentioned this the other day. Optimize your loadout, right? Optimize. Kill every tab you got open. And honestly, me streaming is actually going to be a detriment to being able to mint. I'll probably still do it. Close every tab. Keep one tab open. Kick your kids all off your internet. No joke. I'm not kidding. Kick them all off. Close every application. You need every bit of processing power. You need all your pipes on your network. You need it all. You really do. You really do. It might not be a bad idea to hit it from multiple computers just to try. But Assassin, you are not wrong there. You're not wrong there, but whenever it goes that quick, everybody assumes it's purely bots. I remember the Quantum Cats mint, exact same thing, right? There wasn't many to mint there. I want to say it was just 100, couple hundred, and everybody's screaming bots. But the fact is, I know people who actually did mint in public sale. It's just that quick. It's so few people that are going to hit compared to how many people are going to have the chance. Everyone's going to scream bots, and that's going to be the loudest message there. I would say a very good chunk of them will be real people. If you are quick, if the NFT gods and the internet gods deem you worthy, you're going to hit. So it's worth trying because normal people, real people are going to hit. Yeah, and I do know how it is. Bots will absolutely win too. Absolutely. So that's where we got to trust in Magic Eden tools that they say this will help prevent bots. I hope it does. I'm not super confident that that's how it'll work. But I believe real people are going to have a real chance at this. I do. I really do. But yes, I'm not foolish. Bots are certainly going to get a big chunk of this. Maybe a majority of it. So it's very possible. It's very, very possible. Best odds are phase one. So honestly, hope you guys are in phase one. We're only you're up against 300 people. Much better shot there for sure. By the way, some of these addresses look a little, Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to make a comment here. Some of the addresses look a little funny. Like it's not their Taproot address. I think. Right? Am I crazy here? Hang on. Right, Taproot start BC1P. I think I saw some that don't start that way. I might just be redacted. We'll see. Don't miss this. And we'll feel it out. I love watching secondary right after the mint. Watch secondary for opportunities. Yeah, like this. 32QTN. Right? That wouldn't work. 1609EE. Like, I don't think those work. Am I crazy here? Yeah, I don't know about those two. Which is good, means the number's a little lower. Like here, 3M219. How would that... Yeah, if anybody's like super technical here and can explain, don't think that's a Taproot address. So, hey, a little less competition. Dude, Web3 is savage. No, an assassin, that's, yeah, you're right. Secondary, you get sniped. Hey, at least primary sale, it's first to broadcast. So you get that transaction in quick enough. Basically, you hit buy and sign faster than, 99 other people. You get it. It's first to broadcast. So you don't got to worry, at least primary sale on this. Marco, yeah, let me clarify that too. But I think I did. I'm going to have to double check afterwards. I think I did. If you guys won GG's, honestly, this is going to be a cooker. It is. We were talking about this on the Little Noun Show with Mac and the CM for Oniforce, right? And initially, price predictions were not that high till they realized it's a 200 edition collection. They're like, oh, shit. I'm telling you guys, it's going to cook. It's going to cook on secondary. Okay, now about the art. Okay, I did say this morning, totally wrong. Yeah, same to you, Marco. Hope you're able to grab. I said this morning that the art, let me pull it up too, actually. I said the art is made by AI, like AI created. And man, it's not. It's not. And I should have known this because Henry told me that. He did. It's just, man, there's so much in our heads, right? It's easy to get it mixed up. It looked, honestly, initially it looked like AI art. It did. It looked like this is made with some prompts. For whatever reason, it's just what it looked like. Totally forgetting he told me hand-drawn. I was wondering if maybe he misspoke. But I love this, man. I love it. I think this just is so fitting. It's so Bitcoin. It's so, man, you just feel it. There's a different vibe over there on Bitcoin, and these feel perfectly in line there. So they feel grungy. They feel degen. I love these backgrounds, by the way. I love the palette. I love these. I love that they've brought a new type of character or characters in the ecosystem. Bulls and bears. I love it. Man, some of these, hang on. Oh, like, come on. That guy right there is incredible. That bull's incredible. Whatever this guy is amazing. This guy's wicked. This guy's wicked too. These are awesome, man. I don't want to change my PFP, but I would totally rock one of these. I might actually change my PFP for a period. I'm very attached to my baby, and man, thank you again, Lima. That guy's crazy. There's something as this was scrolling. I love this background. Dude, these are awesome. Like, spend a little time, really look over these, and I'm sure you have, but these are incredible. And the cool part, again, these are not AI. These are hand-drawn, and they put out a video, because probably I'm not the only one questioning it. They put out a video showing the process, the layers here. These are hand-drawn. This is like a time-lapse. Check this out. Absolutely incredible. Marco, that's funny too, man. I'm telling you, maybe I'm being too, maybe I'm overthinking or maybe even underthinking, but like first glance as they were scrolling, I didn't love them. I just didn't. And that's where I kind of was thinking AI. So in my head was AI. In my head was just so different looking. But man, I'll tell you, it's kind of, this is what really got me over the hurdle. Like hearing their hand drawn did it. It did it. And I'm a guy who likes collecting AI art. I get it. I'm not so worried about the process. I more appreciate the output, but there are some instances, and actually a lot, of AI art that is so low effort, and I'll qualify that too. I actually love low effort art too. I collect trash art. There's a lot of low effort glitch art. I like. To me, the effort doesn't matter always, but sometimes it does. And something like this, in my head, for whatever reason, if I'm thinking it's just some quick prompts and then done, maybe I don't love it as much, but it being hand-drawn, it adds to it just so much. So much. Hard to even quantify how much it adds. It adds everything to me. To me, knowing that Mio is hands-on with this again. I hope it's Mio. I think it's Mio, right? Oh, God, a 4-minute video of it? Look at this. And Marco, to me, with AI, it's all... Like, I love it. I love AI art. AI art was super challenging for me, honestly, at first. Didn't get it. Did not appreciate writing some words and then having an output and boom, you're done. Understanding how the variety the variety of how great artists can pull something out of these AI tools that I could never. Like understanding there's an art to prompting, and then there's an art to taking the output of the prompt and actually then manipulating that in your editing tools, right? Like it gets so much deeper than just a few words, boom, done. Getting creative with the prompts and the aspect ratios, all that stuff. Lighting, there is a depth to that I just didn't understand at first, and I would imagine that it's still a struggle for people. It's a really challenging art form. AI is really challenging. But yeah, I'm telling you, dude. At first, I didn't love it. I liked it. I didn't love it. In fact, I would have said at first it was probably my least favorite out of all their collections. I would have easily said it's my least favorite. Actually, this changes everything. This changes everything. I'm just kind of feeling like as time goes and the more I let this marinate, this might be my favorite. I love the pixel stuff, but this is so different. Might be. I'm not sure, but I'm really liking this. Seeing the process like this helps a ton. It really does. Yeah, man. I love it. Maybe I'd say I'd actually like to see faces, like some definition in the faces. I might like that. I might like that a bit, but again, it's just a different vibe here. It's allowing the masks to shine. That's for sure. I think it's giving the backgrounds a chance to actually stand out too on the ones with the background. It brings a different focal point to these. And I'll tell you this, they look really distinctly different. Wow, that one's cool. That's fucking awesome. And that's important. Looking different from the rest, I think, is really important. In this space, there's so much sameness, and I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of just seeing the same things over and over and over, and this doesn't feel like anything I've seen before. Honestly, it doesn't. Is there anything? Can you think of another collection that this actually like strongly resembles? It feels very fresh. I love them. God, I want to sit here and just watch through the next 2 minutes still. I mean, I'm really digging these. All right, for you guys who are going to mint, you got a favorite character type, right? The bull, the bear. I don't know what some of these are actually. Like, what is that? Is that a bird? Or like an alien? What is that? I don't know what that thing is. I'm kind of leaning bird. I'm not sure though. Man, distinct, unique. I really am liking these. Okay, they got the Kong, they got the bear, they got the bull. What is the fourth? Oh, hey, great way of putting it, man, Mike. Very strong. Okay, here's what's really important. Really important. You see a PFP and you know what it is. At a glance, you know what it is. And that's this. Anybody sees this PFP, they know exactly what it is. It's so distinct, man. Henry, if you're tuning, actually, I'm going to ping him real quick. I'm going to ping Henry. Because I want to know what that fourth type is. By the way, Enzo's killing it on X. That guy's awesome. Okay, there's the Kong. That was a bear. There's a bull. Okay, what is this? Yeah. Hang on. Getting Henry here. Gonna move on in just a quick minute to probably our main topic, which to me is mass adoption, man. It's it kind of ties into those stories that we were looking at earlier, right? The big bullish stories that are out there in the space. But also some more recent news, some big project updates is telling me that mass adoption stuff, it's coming, man. It's coming. All right, I pinged Henry. I want to see if he can shine a little light on what those are. Oh, is it a snake? Maybe that's a snake. That would be cool as fuck to have snakes in the Kong's ecosystem. Man, I love it. All right. Skimming over this real quick. Want to hit Crypto Slam as well. Just look at top collections here. By the way, sales yesterday, awesome. Just over 18 million in cross-chain sales yesterday. These autoglyphs here at the top, if you happen to see those, these are actually loans. So not sales, but loans. So 4 autoglyphs in total. You see it right here, $850,000 in loans. Hopefully somebody deploying that across this space. NBA Top Shot cooking too, man. Almost in the top 10 at this point. Quantum Cat's up to a 0.32, 0.31 floor now. People doing some shopping. Oh, hey, that might be it. Yeah, okay. Gorillas are scared of snakes. Yep, okay, I think they look snaky now that I think of that, right? What do you think? Do they look like snakes? Oh, okay. Okay, he told me what it is. It's not. Okay, it's something totally different. All right, it's called ethereal. Okay, so that's what those are. So there's Kongs, bears, bulls, and ethereal. Really cool. I'm telling you, man, I really like these. There's no way I'm not trying to mint. And there's almost no way I'm not going to try to buy on secondary. I love them. And this is where I get into the more speculative stuff, right? But my gut tells me these are going to pay for themselves in the long run. Over the course of this bull market, I think airdrops and whitelist opportunities we'll get from these. Because, okay, I have not paid attention to the Kong's whitelists for a while now, but are some of those whitelists gated by the type of NFT you have? I don't remember them being that way, but I wonder if Bitcoin mints, Bitcoin whitelists may be gated through these PFPs. Like maybe there's some that's all Prometheans. Maybe there's some that's only entitled, which I would love. I think these will pay for themselves. So even on secondary, I got to go for one. And Kong's got strong whitelists, strong. Some of the best in the space. Wall Street Kongs is infamous in this space. So yeah, I can't miss it, guys. I can't miss it. I would recommend you try. What do I know, though? All right, let's get to some meat. Let's get to some fucking meat. This guy here. All right, his big speech comes up. Hey, is it tonight at the RNC? Trump's talking tonight or tomorrow. I got to check. But I have a feeling he's going to drop some bombs about crypto. Trump RNC speech. Let's see. I hope it's tonight, actually. I think JD Vance might be tonight. Let's see. Okay, JD Vance is today. So his vice president, who is very, very big on crypto. Yeah, that's today. I'm watching it. I'm not voting for these guys. I'm not. But I love the hell out of anybody adopting crypto. And Donald Trump is a crypto guy now. It's wild. What caught me by surprise was reading an article this morning. Was it this one? It might have been this. Let me check. Oh, God. This is so many bullish comments here. There's 2 articles. Let's go through them both here. Oh, this is so cool. It is. I mean, love the dude or hate the dude. Maybe this is more directed to people who hate him. You got to love seeing somebody have that moment with crypto, right? Where you get it. It clicks. You get it and you're in. And once you're in, you're never leaving. That doesn't mean you're not trading, or that doesn't mean you are trading or aren't. It just means you get it. You understand it. You understand how this juggernaut is coming, and you understand you can't stop this stuff, man. And that happened to Trump here. So he's talking about his NFT collection here. Whole thing sold out, 45,000 cards, and I did it 3 times, and I'm going to do another one. Bets on this dude doing one that's about getting shot, right? The assassination attempt. Bet you he's doing that. I'll tell you this. People do not want another one. I don't want one. I don't. There's plenty. Don't do another. If you do it, go the Kong's route. Do a really tiny collection. How about this, Trump? Do 1,000 edition collection. Charge $1,000 per. How about that? 1 card per pack. Have them random. Have a couple really great prizes there. Have one prize where it's like every time he has one of those dinners, right? The Mar-a-Lago dinners, which Trump Series 1, I won one of those. It was awesome. I actually thought that was like not real. I thought it came like maybe in every pack or every mint. I won one. I flipped that thing. Have one that it's like lifetime access. Because guys, when he goes to Nashville, dude's charging like $800,000 for like a really personal like Q&A with him. There's value there. That's utility. Do a small collection. I think that'd be incredible here. But yeah, it sounds like a 4th collection is coming. Bet you it's going to be that photo, that now iconic photo. Something about the, what happened this weekend here. But look at him getting this. I believe in supply and demand. And as you know, 1 did great, 2 did great, 3 did great. At some point, maybe that turns around. He gets it. Crypto. It makes sense that he's understanding crypto. It really does. It really does. But talking about crypto, it's not going to go away. It's amazing. Crazy, right? He gets it. You can't stop it. All you can do is embrace it, make it safe, build some rules for it. The crypto industry, he's called these people in here top flight people. He's getting it. He's seeing what we are. But here's the most important part. Embracing the industry, because if we don't do it, China's going to do it, guys. They are. China or others outside of the United States are going to do it. Absolutely. And now think of the frustration and the money you've seen go outside of the States. And now picture all that going here. That money stays here. The building happens here. And the benefits happen here. It's fantastic if you live here in the States. Yes. Yeah, gravity, absolutely. Absolutely. And at the same time, 1,000% right. The king grifter. Come on, this guy's got Trump steaks, Trump water, Trump shoes, Trump cologne, Trump everything. Everything. He is a grifter. And at the same time, I think crypto makes sense to him now. It clicked. He gets it. I think he understands, because he's not a dummy. He's a bad dude, but he's not a dummy. I think he can understand like a digital asset that you can't destroy. Separately, I think he understands transacting now with these digital fake currencies. People say it's fake. It doesn't exist. It's vapor, right? It's not a real thing. I think he understands that it very much is a real thing. All you got to do to somebody like Trump is you say, yeah, I get it. You can't hold it, but it's here. It lives online, and you can never destroy it. You can never destroy it. Never. If everybody's unplugged from the internet, okay. But if you believe in the internet, you have to believe in crypto. And a guy like that would be like, oh, okay. Oh, I wish I could do a Trump impression, by the way. But yeah, okay, I get it. Okay. And I love this. It's a baby. Look at how he's talking about it, how young. He sees how early we are. It's a baby. It's an infant right now. And I don't want to be responsible for allowing another country to take over the sphere. That I love to hear. Yeah. Gravity, this is interesting. That was, like many things in this space, one of those really shitty lines that people use to like get us into this space. Like royalties, right? Like a new way to do things. All that stuff. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There maybe was an opportunity early on, right? For enough of the good guys, the people who believe in like whatever, to have so much of this, to own so much of this that it became centralized, but in a different kind of way. But yeah, that gravity, I think anybody who was in here paying attention, the writing was on the wall that this was going to happen, that it becomes no different than traditional finance, and that is scary. It's scarier than cash. Believe it or not, it's scarier than cash because everything is transparent. There is no black and white with blockchain. It is all matter of fact. It is all this or that. It is all your crypto lives here, or it lives there, or it lives in this place, and it's exactly this amount, and exactly this amount went to this. Fees, royalties, this much went to this person. There's no hiding anything in crypto. There's none. And for the most part, you're not going to be anonymous either. So something that we were all hoping wouldn't happen is exactly how it played out. And you would have understood that the second you understood this tech. And it's why, guys, places like Russia are leaning into this and wanting to move fully digital. It actually is worrisome. And I would say it's more worrisome than it is exciting for how this space is growing. It's super worrisome. It is. I'm not super happy, other than happy to be early. Happy. I'll tell you my plan, dude, and I bet you a lot of us are same page. In now, hope to make a bag, hope to get the fuck out and unplug. Literally unplug the computer and not do that. Not do this anymore. I'm telling you guys, that's the goal 15, 20 years out. It's to unplug, because this is going to be a scary place to be at some point. It's not this punk rock rebellious thing anymore. It's not. It is still early, but it's out of our hands. It's out of our control. And it's going to be the U.S. government, which you hear me talk all the time as your number one Web3 NFT crypto conspiracy theorist. The people I don't believe and I don't like and I will not vote for are the people who are going to control all of this. It is what it is. It's where we're going, and the fact is we're basically there already. So the only chance right now is to get in, get a bag, get the fuck out. Jazz, fuck no. No, absolutely not. Maybe RFK. Maybe RFK. That's pretty damn true too. Yeah. So I grew up in New England. When I was a kid, I lived in the woods. I did. The second I woke up till it was time to come in, I just sat out in the woods. That was it. Made little forts in the woods, played by myself. My brothers would come out sometimes, but I like farmland and I like country and I like the outdoor stuff, and I don't do any of that anymore, and I miss it. But when I picture a dream scenario, it's to get back to that. It's like to move to Maine in the middle of nowhere, or somewhere in New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, maybe even Pacific Northwest, but it's very much, or even like North Dakota, something, it's to get out. It's to live cheap, not have to worry about bills and stuff. And there's opportunities to do that. There is. So that's the goal. That's my goal, at least. And I have a feeling, again, it's a lot of people's goals. Because if you're in it, yes, this is not what we were hoping it would be. And again, I think you only were dreaming that it would be this thing, right? This other thing, gravity, this alternative to TradFi. I think you only believe that when you don't understand this stuff. And once you do understand it, once it clicks, it's never going to be that. But what it is now is still early enough to do well, early enough to make some money. And then early enough to get the fuck out. Yeah, because you see this here, guys, looking at ETFs, basically in control of the Bitcoin price. 422 million in inflows yesterday, man. Over $1 billion in 3 days. In just 3 days, over $1 billion in inflows. That's wild. That might be the best 3-day stretch. If I could go back further on this, I'd love to verify that. Actually, I'm picturing we had a day of like 500-something million, and then probably 300 to 400 million around it. So it's not our best 3-day stretch, but it's close. It's close. Let me find, though, this other article, because Trump did say that it was NFTs that made it all click. Let me find this. Let's see. Okay, that's CoinDesk. I think it was Was it Cointelegraph? Let me find. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, here we go. So Trump's saying, I would say almost all of those NFTs, right, were paid in crypto in this new currency, and it opened my eyes. That was it. NFTs. NFTs are what made it click. And I think NFTs are still what's going to click for a majority of people who still don't like NFTs. You know they don't. People don't like them still. But people love to collect. They love it. And it will click for them eventually. Kicking and screaming at first, but it'll click. They're going to find something they like. They'll find something cheap. It's why Man, oh man, it's why I love the Tezos art, because it's so accessible. It's why I like Vivi. It's so accessible, it's so cheap, it's easy to relate to. So those Vivi AR figures and stuff, man. You know, those are the way people are going to come into this space. Also through collectible cards, but the Trump card's perfect example. I mentioned this morning, too, something like Polymarket. Polymarket's a really great way to onboard people, and it's going to work. People love betting, right? By the way, do you guys bet? You guys into betting platforms? I'm not at all. I wish I was. I would love to be all over Polymarket. Love Polymarket. Would love to start making some bets there. But Nate Silver, guys, I mean, man, a dude like this now coming into the blockchain space as an advisor for Polymarket, man, again, writing's on the wall here. Hang on, I want to check this out.
I know.
Poor guy, honestly. I mean it. Poor guy.
Congress. Well, guess what? You all told me I couldn't pass the Inflation Reduction Act. You all told me I couldn't face it anyway.
Anyway. Dude, the anyway shit's weird.
We're going to bring rents down, as I said. We're going to build 2 million affordable homes. And cap rent increases of 5% a year so corporate landlords can't. God. Anyway. I'm going to get very...
I legitimately feel really bad. Like, really. Prideful guy. But, man. It's rough. And so, on the theme of mass adoption, again, still, it is NFTs. I don't believe it's gaming. The gaming's going to help, but I don't think it's gaming that's going to really bring in the masses. Gamers are going to be probably the last to come in. It might sound crazy, but man, they hate this. They're crazy. They're fucking crazy. Yes, gamers, I'm talking to you. You're crazy if you don't understand how this benefits you, how this actually is a better way to do stuff. Dude, if you don't like dupes in games, right? People who duplicate weapons, items, and a lot of games kill trading because dupes are too big a problem. Back all those items in games by an NFT. You got no dupes. Like, issue instantly solved there. But man, let you take the stuff you earn in the game, tokenize it, let you trade it. Tokenize your achievements. Like, keep your achievements on chain and just browse them. There's nothing financial about that. Just have something, a record on chain to scroll through just like I scroll through my wallet. Love scrolling through my wallet. Love it. Love going down memory lane and just seeing like what I was doing when. It's a blast, and I do that looking through PlayStation, looking through my achievements. Put them on chain, and that's happening. That's definitely happening. It is. Sony's working tons in NFTs and crypto and blockchain stuff. They are. So it's a matter of time, but that stuff's coming. And then, guys, you got stuff like this. This is super interesting. I am still trying to think of how does this benefit NFT holders? Animations, movies, all that stuff, right? We've heard that this is going to be NFTs are going to be disruptive to the movie industry. I'm still not exactly sure how. Like fundraising, maybe. That's what people have done so far. But people are buying your NFTs. How does this benefit them? Gives you access, right? So NFT holders get access to the team. Maybe they get tickets. Maybe they get exclusive merch. Is there more? Is the Pudgy Penguins licensing platform Overpass? Is that a piece of the puzzle here? Is that what ends up happening? And I kind of think so, and I kind of hope so. Picture like a Pixar animation. Picture Inside Out or Minions isn't Pixar. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to Illumination or something like that. Picture a movie of that size where the character is owned by one person or let's say multiple people. Maybe there's a collection, a 10K edition, but each character's got like 1,000 or 2,000 mints, and every time that character is in a show, somehow, some way, royalties are distributed to those holders. There's something there, and to me that makes sense to a degree. And the Pudgy Penguins are dabbling on that front, right? Through licensing characters that end up becoming toys. The people who have NFTs that are turned into toys make royalties on every single sale at Target, at Walmart, on Amazon, other stores throughout the country, throughout the world, actually, at this point. There's something to royalties. There is. And so that's why I think something like Claynosaurz is the way you onboard people and will work. It will work. It will onboard people. and like the Doodles are now doing. Still trying to figure out, again, how does this benefit NFT holders? It's a tricky one, man. I'm not sure. It puts those NFTs in front of more people, and maybe that's the approach. Maybe that is the approach, similar to Pudgy Penguins on TikTok, right, on Instagram, and just pushing out these memes in front of people. It might be that simple. Maybe this doesn't benefit holders instead of, other than just getting the IP in front of people. But by the way, this trailer's incredible. Like, gorgeous trailer. I would play the audio, but I'm sure I'll get a copyright strike. Here, I'll play like a section of it. I'm sure you guys have seen.
You think our town is sexy and cool?
Like, great animation, right? Like, great animation. I always love the colors. I think that's one of the things that always stood out in Doodles. But phenomenal animation. Looks great. I'm curious, who's their market, man? Like, who's watching this? And where are you watching it? All right, so I think it's a short film. Are you watching it online? And are you paying some kind of fee to watch it? And then are NFT holders not having to pay anything? Like, I want to understand how this works. Like, ultimately, what is the purpose? I'm trying to understand that. But I hope you've seen the names who are involved in this.
Invite?
You gotta know somebody who knows somebody.
Oh, that's Lil Wayne. I didn't. It just clicked to the voices. But yeah, that's who's involved in this project, man. And they're gonna bring eyes, for sure. Again, how does it benefit NFT people? I don't know. I know it will at some point, though. Somebody's gonna crack that code. And again, if it's simply bringing eyes to this space, mission accomplished here. It's gonna work. Yeah. I watched that trailer a few times. I didn't click that was him, but I heard it clearly the second time. I didn't hear Lil Yachty. I don't know what voice is his.
I gotta go.
You can do this!
Criminal! No merch!
Wrong. At least I know this works.
Situation.
Gross. Party's invite only.
Yeah, I don't know.
Art. What is the point of art?
For hanging in an office to fill up empty walls!
Yeah, okay, I don't know. Great trailer, though. Really great. And again, one of these guys are together. That code will be cracked. It will bring people to NFTs. If you're worried about your bags and the value, one day it'll translate, or maybe it won't. Honestly, maybe it's on us to adjust our expectations, and I do think that's actually really important, right? Maybe this is exactly how this stuff plays out. Maybe this is the end, as in this is what they're intended to be, and it's us that needs to change. It's not the building needs to change, it's us. Kind of that simple, right? The Claynosaurz, out of all these awards, I think 5 of them, 5 of the 13 were audience voted. The audience gives these guys a bigger platform, really can push them, really can push these guys up to the top. It really can. So it benefits the project, and then benefits in a roundabout way, I'm assuming, the NFTs. Again, the goal is to get in front of more people and grow a brand. There's a really interesting way to do this together. It's finding that balance, right? Of where do I want to say profits, right? Where do the earnings for these things go? I don't know. Again, it's a whole new thing. Is it just Lemon? Jesus Christ! You come in with 2 minutes left, and you drop that. You got problems, buddy. It's good to see you. Mike gets first today. Lemon gets honorary first always. Even if, just so you guys know, even if Lemon doesn't show up, Lemon always gets first. It's just how it works. Shall I pull up the Bitcoin charts? Should I do that? Shall I? No, not going to do that to you. Okay. Didn't get to this today at all, and I really wanted to, man. Let me play this. I think this is super interesting, right? Bored Elon Musk. Love this dude. This Edison metaverse, I think he's involved here, right? I think that's like his project, his baby. I think. I'm just going to assume it is. It might not be true, but I think it is. If it's on Avalanche, then it is. Right? Because I've seen him building an Avalanche with the Improbable tools, which Improbable, you guys know that name. It's the tools. It is the application. It's the engine behind the other side metaverse. I'll tell you why I've been bearish on the other side metaverse, because of Improbable. Because Improbable is so great. Because Improbable's tools are available to really anybody, right? The big selling point of the other side metaverse is that you can have like tens of thousands, even potentially like hundreds of thousands of people in an instance, right? A gaming instance. Wild. Like, to me, that's game changing for video games. But I used to think that was Yuga Labs' tech. It was theirs. I'm like, oh my God, of course other side's going to be huge. Of course. Well, it's not theirs. It's Improbable's. And other people are building those experiences. And at this point, you could actually argue that others are further ahead. Because like this project here, who just raised $2 million, actually has stuff you can play right now. You still can't play on the other side. Check this. By the way, I played actually that instance right there. I think I played that with the pumpkin hats. Pretty sure I played in that one. Already, guys, there's more to do in this game than another side. Now that changes, right? I think other side. Oh my God. It just clicked. Guys, it just clicked. Hang on. All of a sudden, I'm going to make a bull case for other side. By the way, that looks cool. It looks super fun. I did play in one of those. Yuga Labs said they had an announcement this month. They have something coming this month, right? And they said they want to make things that delight with a really quick turnaround. They're launching some other side stuff this month. That's it. It just hit me. So we got about 13 days to go, 14 days, right? Left in the month. We're going to see some other side stuff open up that we can go play in. Probably similar to that. That's it. That's the call. That's the call. Still, I stand by this. Way less bullish on other side. Way more bullish. Well, have been incredibly bullish on Improbable. But yeah, other side metaverse has got serious competition from others who are already on par. I'm not going to say they're ahead. Some might be, but they're on par. And this right here is something that will also, when we're talking mass adoption, this is going to help with that. This will bring some people in. It will. Can't wait to see it, guys. Hey, hit me on X, DM me. DM me. If you're the one I told I was getting a hat, I've got the worst memory. So DM me and I'll get you a hat, but I'll also send you a link there. But DM me. If you're, again, I'm horrible with names. But last time whoever was in here asking about the hat, I asked a DM and I never saw it. So hit me at Hudah_idiot. I'll hook you up, man. Other side, WEF needs more money, dude. Crazy. Almost definitely that. Almost definitely that. All right, guys, we'll wrap it here. Yet again, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe here, SlamX Official, for the big show tomorrow. Lemon, I expect you to be there, buddy. I hope you're there. I hope you come with some questions for Randy. But remember, yes, Randy, founder of Crypto Slam, on tomorrow. Same time, normal time, all that good stuff. Unfortunately, Jared not here tomorrow just because this is a special episode. Should be back next week like normal, next Thursday, with Jared, talking art, talking the space with that gangster. But tomorrow, Randy, can't wait. I'll see you guys soon. Subscriber, it's going to 0, which I know some people want. I don't mind. Anyway, see you this afternoon on the afternoon show. That's at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Also right here on SlamX. Guys, have a great rest of your morning here. We'll see you soon. Peace.